Okay, I'm going to show you a quick bridging series using your Theraband. Up to you if you want a heavier band or a lighter band. So you're going to start with wrapping the band around your legs. If you give it one wrap and you give it a knot, that's fine. If you want something with a little bit more resistance, you can wrap the Theraband twice around your leg while the legs are glued together, and then you give it a knot there. So I'm just going to wrap it twice for myself and give it a nice little knot. There we go. Once you have that nice knot on there, you're going to go ahead and come to lying down on your back. All right. So once you're here, all right, we're just going to bring the arms by our side. We're going to make sure we have that nice neutral pelvis. You're going to start to widen the feet and the knees out, so the knees are hip distance apart and the heels are sit bone distance apart. So we should already start to feel a little bit of that tension, not too much just yet. You're going to stay right here and start taking your nice deep breaths. The inhale that travels to down the back of the body, and the exhale that zips up from the front, and then you grow nice and tall. From here, you're just going to use your exhale to find the gentle tuck of the pelvis, and inhale wide sit bones. We exhale, gentle tuck, inhale wide. And you're just going to find about 6 pelvic tucks. Good. Once you finish those pelvic tucks, you find your neutral and you keep your neutral here. You're going to take a nice inhale. As you exhale, widen the knees out to the side to press out on that Theraband. Inhale, bring the knees in. Exhale, press out and in, all without allowing the lower back and the pelvis to tuck while we do that. We keep finding stability. Try to get the outside of the legs to turn on as we separate that Theraband with our exhale. And I would go for about 8 reps of this. Once you finish that, go ahead, bring the knees to align with the hips. Take a nice inhale. Make sure the feet aren't too far away from you. Make sure they're a little closer. Exhale, curl the pelvis. Start to articulate down as you roll up into your bridge. Once you're in your bridge, lengthen the knees, support yourself with your heels, delay your hips, and articulate down nice and slow. And we roll the pelvis to neutral. Good. You're going to exhale and curl, and you're going to go for your articulated bridging for about 5 to 6, making sure you're rolling down through the center of the spine, watching for any swaying of the knees. Try to keep those knees anchored and aligned with those heels as you roll up and down. Once you finish your reps, you're going to roll up into your bridge. Find a nice hip hinge right at the fold. Melt the front of the hips to lower almost all the way down, and right when you're about to touch the floor, dig the heels, lift yourself back up. Inhale, we drop. Exhale, lift yourself up. Inhale, drop. Exhale, back up. Good. Hip hinge for about 6 to 8 reps. Once you finish those, you're going to keep the hips lifted, and then you're going to exhale to widen the knees out to the sides just like you did before. Inhale, back in. Exhale, widen, and come in. You're going to try to do that without the hips shifting up and down too much. You stay supported and lifted. The knees keep lengthening out as you open and close. Just for a different perspective, it would look. Exhale out, inhale in. Exhale out, inhale in. Go ahead and do about 8 of those press outs. Bring the knees to align with the hips. We're going to lower the hips a few inches down and then back up. Small, little pulses. Digging from the heels to lift yourself up and down for 10 pulses. And we hold. Go ahead. Slowly articulate down and rest. That's your quick bridging series with your Theraband.